This is the new Golf Estate. It's the most spacious Golf that Volkswagen has ever made. Styling-wise, it looks very similar to the Mark 7 hatchback, although it's actually 30 centimetres longer at the rear and has a massive 605-litre boot. Let's see what our readers think of it.
Yes, I'm very impressed by it. I've got a Mark 5 at the moment, one of the late Mark 5s, and this one seems to be even better quality than that. The look, the feel of it, the design of the actual estate section is very, very well done. I mean, I've ordered a hatchback, but I might be considering an order an estate instead.
The things I like most about the Golf Estate has got to be the load space. I think that's absolutely fantastic. We've got a fold flat surface. It makes it so much more a flexible vehicle. But I like the driver feel and the driver position of the hatchback, and you've got exactly the same on the Estate. So there wouldn't be a noticeable difference for me, and I'm quite a high mileage user in that, and I think that's a real benefit in the Estate. The practicalities of the vehicle, I think VW has spent a long time listening to drivers. The things like the door pockets will hold a decent bottle of water, not a silly size. The fact that we've got the pull-up nets, we've got drawers under the seats, and particularly the storage of the luggage net and the luggage cover. I think there's really smart innovations there. The adjustable floor space, it makes it such a flexible vehicle. There's a lot of thought which has gone into this, and particularly some of the driver innovations in terms of the stereo works with you waving your hand close by it. That makes life so much easier when you're driving the car. So good innovations. The things that I would like to see in a Golf Estate would be the electronic boot release that's on the Touareg, but that's not quite ready yet, so perhaps that's what I'd like to see in the future. But no, on the whole, there was nothing I was disappointed by in the car.
What I like about the Estate is actually the space in the boot and the little things such as the new 3-pin plug that they're going to put in the boot. Obviously got children myself, so I've got their iPods, their iPlayers, etc. Always a nightmare to charge because you've got to get the right connections. This is going to be quite a handy thing going forward. The little touches that I thought of, like these removable things on the side that obviously got the extra space, a little hook for glasses and bottles when you go shopping. It's things like that that attention to detail is fantastic, and I would personally look at buying one of these cars. It is a lovely car to buy. From the outside, just looking at the style of the car, to the inside, the interior, how easy the touch screen is at the front, to the dashboard being easy to see and visualise, the side parking sensors that are on this particular model, and the size of the boot. It's just a fantastic car all around. I can't find of anything that I dislike at the moment. I'm sure if I spent a bit more time there'd be something, but I'm more of a guy who gets in the car, drives it, as long as it's got gadgets and things, which to be fair this is full of. It's impressive, and it's a boot space for me with kids. It's fantastic. I've always wanted a dog, so now I can get one. There's no excuses for it, so it's brilliant.
What I like about this is that it's very familiar, but the details that are on mine have been improved and advanced. It's a little bit bigger, it's a little bit more aggressive looking, which I like, and the equipment is much better. I think that it's definitely an evolution, which is what Volkswagen do really well, but actually it does step up quite a bit from what I've got now, which is a Golf Estate, and it gives another dimension to the model. It takes it forward, but in a familiar way. I really like the way that some of those ideas that make sense on the drawing board and which are practical have finally made it through, like the release of the seats, which is one of those things that when you need it, it's really, really useful. I'm disappointed that there isn't four-wheel drive yet. I'd really like that, just to provide that extra certainty on those sort of roads that catch you out. It's that little bit bigger, which is really useful. The dynamics will be way better. The quality is there. The equipment is much better. And I think it's a really sensible, decent car to get your hands on.
The new Golf Estate arrives in the UK in October this year, starting at £17,915. We're going to be driving one in the coming weeks, so look out for the first drive at whatcar.com.